Hey everyone, in this week's engineering management lesson, we have a ton of lessons to share with you all. And what better way for you to learn than to hear directly from a civil engineering CEO? Well, in this week's episode, we're going to be hearing from Audrey Copeland, who is the president and also the CEO of the National Asphalt Pavement Association. So Audrey, what advice do you have to share with us today?
So first of all, what I would say is kudos on getting an engineering degree, right? The skills that you're going to get with that degree and the experience in problem solving are invaluable no matter what you want to do. Even if you end up going to another career, which I hope you won't because, we need the engineers. But what I would say is if you're still a student or you're thinking about going into engineering or getting an engineering degree, I would say stick with it. Stick with it. It is going to be hard, but stick with it. There are people in your corner. There are people that want to help you. Seek out that help because again, I think the foundation of my success comes back to my engineering degree and what it taught me. The second thing I would say is network at all levels of what you're doing in your career. So in school, that might look like finding a study group. And don't be scared to ask, and don't be scared to invite yourself. Let's say you're aware of a study group. Don't be scared to invite yourself to be part of that because it's going to help you. Once you get out and you're early in your career, join those professional groups. Use the services of like EMI, and work with groups like ASCE. And then as you advance in your career, join industry groups that are expert groups that may be advising an industry. Be active. If your company will allow you to spend the time, be active in your trade association. If that company is part of a trade association or a professional organization, ask how you can get involved, if you can attend the conferences. And then, so I guess the bottom line is find peer groups. No matter what level you're at, find some type of peer group to work with and help you networking. Get your licensure as soon as possible. It's interesting because I'll be honest, I don't use my PE license. I don't stamp, right? I'm not designing projects day in and day out, but having that licensure, it does bring a different level to you. It brings credibility, and I am so glad I did it. And then finally, and it's something that I still struggle with at times, is taking care of yourself. And I'm in a time in my life right now where I've prioritized my health. I'm working with a personal trainer. I would say that the times in my life when I am taking care of myself and I'm, working out and challenging myself physically have been the times when I actually are probably most successful and enjoying things, and also probably creative. It really does help you mentally as well. And I think where I'm at the point now is I've realized I used to think I could always do it myself, right? Like, okay, I can do my own training program or I can do runs, but I've also reached a point where it's okay to use other experts. So being able to use a personal trainer, shout out to Marvin Britt, who is the person I'm working with right now, a great personal trainer, and just using his expertise, and not having to go it on my own, I have made gains that normally I wouldn't have made. And so my point there, and this was advice given to me by another mentor, is at the end of the day, you got to take care of yourself, because that's truly what's going to help you become successful in the long run.
I hope that you all have enjoyed this week's engineering management lesson with Audrey Copeland. And just to summarize a couple of the key points that she has discussed here. Number one, you want to stick it out and you want to stay true to your journey as an engineer. Number two, you want to seek out help through mentorship, which can be done at your job. Number three, you want to network at all levels. And then lastly, and most important, number four, you want to take care of yourself first and foremost. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to our channel here. We do put out videos like this on a weekly basis to help engineers to become better managers and leaders in the AEC industry. I hope to see you all next week.